Well, if you're still with me, props to you. Thank you so much. This is part 3, and hopefully the last part, because, you know, there's too much of, I don't want to give you too much of me, because like you'll get tired of me then. Brenda Lindsay, oh, she already told me that. Judith McCombs said, it's a journey and I'm allowed a bad day. Yeah, it was a bad day yesterday, but today's a brand new day, and I'm going to do it. I'm still going to do it, and I'm not going to worry about yesterday. Bonita Tucker said she's still struggling, and we're all in it together. We are definitely all in this together. There's not one of us out there that hasn't met a day that we just didn't want to be on this program, and we were rethinking, is this something I really want to do? And this is something I really want to do. And Star Norris also said the same thing. We share the same journey. We all are sharing this journey together, and together we're all going to reach our goals. Or if we've reached, if any of you ever reached your goal and you've reached in your maintenance or something, let me know so I can give you a big shout out, because I like to share it with everybody. Diane Izell said, I need to put my Beatles music on and walk in the basement. I actually enjoyed walking in the basement. More so than walking up here. When I walk up here, when I walk through the kitchen and the living room, I gotta walk around the ottoman, I gotta walk around the kitchen table, I gotta walk around my kitchen counter. Down the basement, I had a free path, and it was easier down the basement, I'll be honest with you. Okay, Deborah, sorry, I'm gonna screw up your name. Deborah Klungvent said that she got 10 inches of snow in Minnesota. You can keep it. You and Carrie over in Wisconsin. The upper part of the lower peninsula and the upper peninsula got all the snow. We had a few little snow flurries yesterday, but nothing stuck, which is fine with me because I'm done with the snow. And she had no meeting, and she sent me a hug. You know, I loved it. You know, I am not a hugging person. If you've watched my channel in a while, for a while, you know I do not like hugs. I will take a virtual hug anytime. Those I can have. Anybody that knows me always says, I'm coming in, and then they go, Denise has a friend that knows that I don't like to be hugged, and she just like goes in and for the full bear hug, and her husband comes and gives me the full bear hug, and it's just like I know when I go there. If I know a hug is coming my way, I kind of like get myself ready. I know I'm odd. I'm really odd. Something must have happened in my past. I think, I don't know, I have no memory of it, and I'm sure if I went to a psychologist, they'd bring out some deep-seated memory of, you know, whatever. I have no problem hugging children, my grandchildren, my children when they were children, no. Jim and I don't hug. I mean, not to say that we don't, you know, but we don't hug, and it's just, that's, I don't know, we're weird. We're just weird. We love each other, that's all that matters. And we show each other, so that, you know, TMI, whatever. Joanna Christian said, you're the best. No, you guys are the best. You guys keep me inspired. You keep me going. Mary Beth Christian said, tomorrow will be a better day. You know, so far it's a pretty good day. As you can see, it's like almost, what, 20 to 1? I'm trying to look at the clock backwards. I think it's 25 to 1. Yeah, so far so good. Monica Soto said the struggle is real. Don't let, and that I didn't let anyone down. Well, I let myself down, but you know, I picked myself up. I dusted myself off, and that's my AT&T saying they're not going to be here in time, so I'm delaying my walk yet again. Doreen Esquido, she said my prayer for me. Thank you. And I have to figure out what my triggers are. My triggers are setting a goal. If I set a goal for myself, like I said, I'm gonna get my 75 pounds by the end of April. I set myself up for failure. As soon as those words came out of my mouth, I set myself up for failure. I'm gonna hit my 75 pounds. I don't have a doubt of that. By the end of the month, maybe not. Especially now since I went crazy this week. But you know, I'll get there. I'll get there. Pat Else said she understands about my clothes. I know that's so silly. They're clothes. They're material things. They're nothing. In the whole scheme of things, there's nothing. I still have a closet full of clothes. But they were friends. They really were. Not good friends. But they were good friends for the while when I was wearing them. But, you know, we all have friends come in and out of our lives, and sometimes they leave. I needed them to leave. Carla Johnson said she gained over Easter, but she's still going to her meeting. Yeah, I have every intention of going to my meeting this week. I really do. I'm not gonna miss it. I know that. I'm gonna go. Susan Pink thinks that my clothes were my security blanket, just like Linus. Oh yes, they were. They gave me strength in knowing that even if I gained, I could still fit back. I still would have clothes to fit. No, now if I have to go spend money to buy bigger clothes, they'll make me think twice. Mary LaPaglia, I know she told me how to say her name once. She said, everyone has days like this. Mama said, Mama said. Mama said there'd be days like this. Yes, Mama said. I agree. Kim Scholf said she's tired of winter. Who said that? Tired. I think it was Gomer Pyle. I think. Can you believe it? I don't know. It's a quote that got by me. I say it all the time. Tired. Connie Benita said tomorrow is a brand new day. She reminded me that when I did, it's only a stumble. And I say it all the time. It is only a stumble. And today is a brand new day. Rose 020222, she said she appreciates my honesty. Like I've said, I pride myself on being as honest as I can be. Not to say that somewhere along the line I don't tell little white lies. But I try to be very honest with you guys. I do like to film everything I eat. Like I said, if I don't film something and then I have a gain, you're going to say, oh, Sandy must have been tricking us because she showed us all of her food and she had a gain. How is that possible? No, I show you when I'm bad. And if I don't film it and show you, I always tell you about it. Elman Sable said, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. And that's my plan for today. Melissa Campbell said, don't beat yourself up. That's who I am. I beat myself up. I would never beat you guys up, but I would have no problem beating myself up. And I have to stop. I have to stop doing that. I agree. Linda Hessler said she needed to hear this, but I just need to get right back on track. I think every once in a while, everybody has to know that they're not alone in this journey. Everybody's going to struggle. And I've said it before. I'll say it again. It'll get to the point of monotony. If you've met a person that's never is on this plan 100% of the time, 365 days of the year, never goes off, let me know, because I want to talk to them and see how they do it, because I can't do it. Donna Pazzulli said, life is too short to beat yourself up. The old Sandy had been with me for a long, long time. Yes, the old Sandy was with me a long time, and she's still part of me. She really is. I do like that part of me. But I have to learn to rein her in because she was a good friend. She really was. She did lead me astray many, many times, but she held me in place many times too. And even though there were good and bad aspects of the old Sandy, I'm trying to keep a hold of the good aspects of the old Sandy, and then the bad influences of the old Sandy, tell her, you need to go. Because I have enough of the good old Sandy that I don't need the good, bad old Sandy. Or the bad old Sandy. Does that make sense? I need to keep the good old Sandy and get rid of the bad old Sandy because I don't need her in my life. I just don't. Julie McKibben said, we're all going through problems. And hers, unfortunately, is her husband has Alzheimer's. My father-in-law had Alzheimer's, and my grandmother had Alzheimer's. And I know how hard that is. It's because you still have the person with you, but you really don't have the person with you. And it's hard. It really is hard. And especially if it's a spouse. Because, well, it's hard no matter what, but if somebody doesn't remember you, that's just really hard. Everybody wants to be remembered, and it's hard. But my prayers are going out to you. And Stop, Drop, and Roll On said she could see how much I hated walking in the house. Oh, I hate walking in the house. I hate it. I did like it better in the basement, like I've told you before. But no, I like being outside because, you know, when you're in the basement, all you're going to see are the walls. When I'm outside, I can see the beauty of the neighborhood. I can see other people walking their dogs, people out in the neighborhood. And more people are coming out now, kids riding their bikes and that because the weather's getting a little bit better. And it's a nicer feeling. Plus, you get the sun. You need the vitamins from the sun. In Michigan, you don't get the sun in the winter too much, and so you got to grab it when you can. Carrie Hamill said, don't think of it as gaining 4 pounds of fat. It's excess poop, water, and glycerin in my liver. So she's trying to tell me I'm full of... My family will tell you that. You didn't need to tell me that in the writing. They'll say, Sandy, your fault. I say, I didn't say it. My Aunt Marge used to say shite. Because she would never say that. She'd never say shit. She'd always say shite. Oh, shite. So then when we started saying it, my mother told us that was a swear word, so we weren't allowed to say it. So every time my Aunt Marge said it, we go, oh, Aunt Marge swore. She said shite. But anyway, yeah, I probably am full of shite. I think that in the... Because my mother's side, there's a little bit of Scottish and English. I think that's a Scottish saying shite. I could be wrong. Okay, Patricia, let me know. Am I wrong? Is shite from Scotland? I don't know. And I have to remember that I'm not doing it for the scale, but for the health. And that once I reach my maintenance, or my goal, the maintenance is the hardest part. Oh, don't I know it? That's going to be hard. Sometimes I think I've got it nailed down, but then you know what? It'll be so easy to go back to my old way of eating, and I don't want to do that. But I'm going to end with a quote, because I really like this quote. It's by Newt Gingrich. I'm not a big fan of Newt Gingrich, but I liked his quote. Perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. So I'm going to show you that, but I'm going to say it again. Perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. This is hard work. You get tired of it. You just get tired of it. But, you know, you can't get too tired of it that you're going to stop. And I have no intention of stopping. So once again, thank you all so much. I can always count on you guys. You're just so loved by me. You really are. You help me so much more than you ever realized. You really do. And I hit a stumble in the road. I fell, but I felt all of you lift me up, because it took all of you to lift me up, because just one person couldn't do it. When I reach my goal, one person can do it, but right now it's going to take at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. But you did. You lifted me up, and I, you know it. You touched my heart. Thank you so much.